If you're not panicking and packing your survival kit and heading for the mountains, then sit down and shut up. Because today, we are talking about all the logical reasons as to why you should be concerned about the spread of Ebola, and the experts who are particularly concerned. Right now, there are 100 people who are quarantined at home who have traveled from West Africa to Newark Liberty Airport, and now they are somewhere here in New Jersey in home quarantine. Now, I reached out to the Department of Health to ask them what was going on, and they said they're taking extra precautions. None of these people are symptomatic, but we don't know who they are, where they are, or what's being done to monitor them. So Dr. Joe Alton, the author of the #1 Amazon bestseller, The Survival Medicine Handbook. Tell us, I mean, I've seen some of the pictures. You've got pictures of extra preparations, hazmat suits. Tell me, why are you taking these precautions?
I believe that everyone should be prepared, medically prepared, for any disaster. I've designated a room in my house that will be the sick room, a place that we would put sick people that would serve as a barrier between the sick and the healthy. We have put together a series of masks, N95s and N100s, that these masks actually will filter out particles that are above a certain microscopic size, 0.5 microns.
Doc, Tamara talked about 100 people under quarantine that we've heard of in New Jersey. There are 117 people in New York. Are we getting, what, in your opinion, accurate information from the White House, from the CDC, from the governor's offices? What do you think?
We have put, or at least our top health officials have, and our administration may have put some political considerations ahead of the public health and safety.
So should we be more worried about Ebola than many people are? Yes or no?
I don't believe that you have to be worried about Ebola at the present time. Now, that will change as we see what happens with more cases that come to the U.S.
Instead of just rolling the dice and hoping that these people will quarantine themselves and not leave their homes, I spoke to Congressman Scott Garrett, who said that we just need to stop it at its source and just stop these flights.
I don't think that a travel ban is an unreasonable thing to do. I don't think quarantines are unreasonable. I want you to think about this for a second. If a volunteer goes to West Africa and is willing to deal with feces, urine, blood, vomit on a daily basis, then is it too much to ask to have them self-quarantine at home for 21 days?
Hey, Doc, thanks for joining us. We appreciate your insight.